All right, guys, so today we're going to build some big arms. A lot of people overcate building your arms up. You feel like it requires, multiple sets, multiple reps. We're absolutely destroying our arms. That's not what we need to do. I'm going to take you through the 4 exercises that are going to constitute to the most muscle growth. 2 are going to be weighted, 2 are going to be calisthenics. So we're going to cover all areas. So whether or not you have the equipment available to you or you're able to go to the gym, or all you have is calisthenic stuff or a park near you, you're going to be able to grow your arms regardless. So let's get straight into it. So obviously the arms are made up of 2 muscles. Obviously we've got the bicep, the tricep. The bicep is obviously in control of flexing out the elbow, and then obviously the tricep is extending at the elbow. So it's 2 antagonistic muscles that we're going to focus on. But before we get into that, let's talk about mechanical tension. That's what's going to bring us the growth, the hypertrophy. That's going to increase the muscle size and the muscle mass. So muscular tension, mechanical tension, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because we're going to stay in a rep range of about minimum 4, maximum we're going to go 8, depending on the equipment that you have available to you. Obviously if you don't have weights that are that heavy, you might have to work in the 8 rep range, but 4, 6, 8, those are the numbers that we're looking at. Anything in between that range is solid, is golden. That's what we're going to do. We are going to start off with a tricep movement. The tricep makes up the majority of the arm. A lot of people think it's the bicep that gives you those big arms. It is the tricep. It makes up 2/3 of the arm. So make sure you are working your triceps as hard as you're working your biceps. And the first exercise we are going to do is simply going to be a cable tricep extension, guys. Now most gyms will have obviously a cable setup. I have this pulley setup, got it from Amazon, quite cheap, £20 for all of this. So if you have something to attach it to, you can use it. Now you want to pick a moderately heavy weight. Again, we want to make sure that we're able to get at least 4 reps in, guys. We want to make sure our body posture is correct as well. This is not a shoulder movement. We're not using our shoulders to get the thing down. We are simply just extending at the elbow. That is the main function of the triceps. So we're just going to come here. We're going to bring our elbows to our side, keep them nice and tight and tucked in, and just push under control, just like that. Let the triceps do all the work. Really get that extension. Just like that. When we're coming up, we're making sure that we can feel that stretch on the triceps. You don't have to overdo it and bring it up here. We're just making sure, so when we come down, we're getting that full extension. And then as we let the weight come back up, we're getting a nice stretch on the triceps, and then explode into the next one, guys. We don't want our arms flaring out. Again, we're not using our shoulders, so we don't want to be here hunched over, trying to, nah. It's an isolation movement. We want the triceps to do the work so that it will grow. With this, again, you can use a rope. I prefer to use a straight bar. There's a lot of different attachments. You can do them single arm as well if you really want to focus on, again, getting that unilateral movement in. But for the most part, this pulley system or even an overhead tricep extension is going to do enough. As previously stated, the main function of the bicep is to flex. And what better to flex with than some bicep curls, guys. You don't have to overdo it. Now, I prefer straight bar. A lot of people prefer easy. Well, not a lot of people. Some people prefer easy curl bars. I prefer the straight bar. I feel like it gives better tension on my biceps, guys. Again, we're picking a weight within that rep range. We're making sure our elbows are nice and close to our body. We're not flaring out. We're not using our back. And we're just going to curl up in a nice fashion right there. Control back down like that. Control back down, guys. Making sure the biceps are doing all of the work. Now you can do this with dumbbells. I generally prefer dumbbells because I know each arm is doing what it's supposed to do, but barbell is just fine at the end of the day. Not using our lower back. So if you find that you have to start swinging like that, that's not what we're looking for. You're taking the load off of the bicep. You're involving other body parts, and you're not going to get the most out of the movement. So again, we're making sure those arms are tucked nice and tight, basically like they're sitting on your hips, and we're just getting a nice curl up, come back down, guys, and those biceps are going to explode. Now you can use a pulley system as well. Again, for this, just for the ease of the video, I just use the barbell, but you can use a pulley system as well. Same thing, make sure those muscles grow. But now I'm going to take you through the 2 calisthenics movements you can do to produce the same results. Okay, so for all my Cali guys, or those who don't have access to weights and you have access to a park or whatever, we're going to do dips, the ultimate tricep builder, the upper body squat. It is going to build your chest as well, guys, so you're getting, you know, you're getting double whammy for the work that you're putting in, but it is going to also, well, mainly focus on your triceps as well. So it's going to be the same movement pattern, with just extending at the elbow. So when we're coming down on the dip, as we work back up, we're making sure that we're getting that extension on the elbow and the tricep is doing the work. Now, if you remain more upright, apparently they say it does get more tricep activation, but obviously if you lean more forward, it's going to get more chest. So you want to make sure that you maintain a decent posture, and then we're just working, guys. Now, if you're quite, you know, intermediate or advanced, you might find that you have to do a lot of dips in order for you to get the response from the body that you want to grow. That's fine. That's when we can start to add weight. Weighted calisthenics, absolute goal. So what you're going to do is you're going to find yourself a dip belt, make one, buy one, whatever you need to do. We're going to put some weight on to take us back into that rep range that we initially spoke about. Now, make sure that you are careful when you are doing weighted calisthenics, because you don't want to injure yourself. So you want to make sure that you find a suitable weight that you can control. And again, we're repeating the same thing. Nice dip down, push back up. Push back up, guys. Very simple, very easy. Weighted calisthenics is going to produce fantastic results. It's going to help you to get the bigger triceps. As I said, chest as well is going to be involved in that, guys. And that is how you can improve your triceps with calisthenics. So I'm giving you the best of both worlds. Final movement that we are going to cover to hit those biceps yet again is going to be chin-ups. So regularly pull-ups, we're going to use a pronated grip. Chin-ups is going to be a supinated grip, or you can call them supinated pull-ups. Palms facing towards you, guys. Shoulder width apart. You can do them narrow if you want. Choice is yours, really. Palms facing towards you. And literally, we're just going to pull up. See how we're getting that tension there on the bicep. As I said, the biceps are made to flex at the elbow. Obviously there is going to be back involved whenever you're doing any form of pull-up. There is an element of the back involved, but the supinated grip is going to put a bit more emphasis on the bicep, guys. But make sure you are doing these correctly. We're getting a nice dead hang at the bottom, and then when we come up, really squeezing those biceps, guys. And as I said in the previous exercise, you want to take it to the next level. All you're going to do is grab your dip belt. For anyone serious about calisthenics, a dip belt is going to become your best friend at some point. And literally, all right, so my phone did overheat. It is really hot here. So as I was saying, is that weighted chin-ups. Putting the weight on, guys. Again, picking a weight that's sufficient, that is going to challenge us adequately, but not allow us to injure ourselves at the end of the day. So the same rules apply, same movement pattern. We're making sure that we get that dead hang at the bottom, pulling all the way up, just like that. You should feel the tension in your biceps as you come up, guys, and then controlling on the descent. We're not allowing ourselves to fling back down. We don't want to chuck our shoulders out of whack. Trust me, I've done it. It's not fun. So we're making sure that everything's under control on the way up and the way down. Those are the 4 exercises that you can do to achieve bigger arms. You don't have to do all of them in the same session. You can just pick 2. You can mix and match. So you could do something like dips and barbell curls, or you could do the supinated pull-up and obviously the tricep extensions. The choice is yours, just giving you different options to play with. Don't get caught in one mode of training. Do both. One is going to keep it entertaining for you, get that fun factor, but you're also going to get the best of both of those, guys. But that's how you build some nice big arms. T-shirt's going to fit nice, you're going to feel good, you're going to look good, all of that good stuff. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.